There's definitely a link between taking time and taking care with people and taking time and taking care with materials that leave a gentler impact on our environment and on us as human beings.
Slow Socials are a series of ongoing events. We invite the public to join us in doing some kind of slow handwork that's related to one of our projects. Usually something really easy, but something to get the hands moving and to play with materials and textures. While that's happening, we'll have a performance. We've done a lot of improvised music, but also we'll have readings of texts that are inspiring and relate to the environment. We put a lot of care into how we stage things. We bring our textile installations and try to make the space really beautiful to also create that gentle, soft environment that people can relax in. What this gentle space opens up is the opportunity for people to connect with each other in a different way.
This particular series of slow socials around sound is a chance to explore this idea of what does it mean to be in service to a community as an arts presenter. How are we gathering together?
I think I appreciate the opportunity to kind of share with audiences in a setting that doesn't feel too formal. I appreciate that the craft aspect of it and having people be active in some way that can emphasize the listening. Informal, but still very present state.
A shared commitment we have is the idea of hospitality and of warm welcome. That kind of humble magic of just being kind, I think is actually, that's the root of a partnership.
There's so many layers to it. It's community connection, it's storytelling, it's care for materials, care for people, and care for like the impacts of material in the world and how we produce.
One of the most profound experiences I have in art is when I'm challenged by something, like my ears get bigger or my heart gets bigger. I think that kind of basic practice of learning to have bigger ears or a bigger heart is one of those we need in the climate crisis or the poly crisis. It's something that's really important to me in my work, and it's something that I see Music on Main doing.
There's something that is both inherently co-creative and inherently iterative or emergent about these gatherings, so that what is made by people will show up inside the next slow social, will show up then like with a few more accumulations at the next slow social. It's like keeps morphing, keeps growing, keeps moving. It has this deeply co-creative ethos and materiality.
The textile part of it started as my work. It's this really effective hitch to productivity because it's so slow. Everything is not only slow to do with your hands, but has this long tail of steps behind it.
There's these, I don't know, like textiles, which are draping over things and oversized pillows and things hanging. Even as you walk into the space, you're like, what is this wonderland that I'm stepping into?
I like a lot that I get to invite sound artists to make compositions that the speakers play, and I like that the textile world of it is kind of growing to embrace the interests of communities that we've been meeting. Incorporating textile practice into this kind of like world of performance making has been a way for me to work on myself, but also has kind of opened up a more careful and attentive way of relating to performers.
Even the way that we communicate our ideas to one another, it's in a very slower, gentler way. And that's not always something that is practiced within arts communities.
I heard something recently that really stuck with me, which was that the climate crisis is a relationality crisis. This idea that part of what is making it impossible to imagine a joyful climate future is that we struggle in our relationships. Creating a space where we're not busy, where our work is not obviously productive of anything other than relationship, this feels like an antidote and also an opening for imagining the world in a new way. The thing that gives me hope is this idea that actually helping people imagine the world differently is something that art can do very well. Slow socials, I think, give you a way to imagine differently around other people, having that relationship piece and that kind of feeling of social cohesion while getting to imagine a world where we're gentle and soft with each other, or where we see the care and labor that someone put into making a stage for us and we are uplifted by that. It's not the whole story, like it's not the whole solution, of course, but I think it could be a partner in other solutions.